Good morning, students. This video is for class 9th, subject biology. Continue on chapter 6, and this is the part 4th of chapter 6, that is the tissue. And now today's topic is page number 70, that is permanent tissue. Right, students? Page number 70, that is a simple permanent tissue. Permanent tissue. Right, students? Now, students, in permanent tissue, these tissues are derived from the meristematic tissues, but their cells have lost the power of division, and it can be classified into the simple and complex tissues, right? The permanent tissues can be classified into simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Right, students? So now we will start about the simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue. Right? Now, students, in simple permanent tissue, these when I draw the flowchart of this chapter of plant tissue, I explain you that in simple permanent tissue, these are composed of cells which are structurally and functionally similar, right? And these tissues therefore are all made of one type of cells, that is the simple permanent tissue, right? Now in simple permanent tissue, we can study the three types on the basis of the position. So they can be of the three types, that is the parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Okay. Parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Right, students? So, students, in page number 71, figure 6.4, the diagram is given various types of simple tissues. These you can draw it in your biocopy. That is the parenchyma, number 1. Number 2 is the collenchyma and number 3 is the sclerenchyma. And the transverse section and the longitudinal section, that is TS and LS, is given. Right? So let us start with the first one, that is the parenchyma. We will continuing the simple permanent tissue, and the first type is parenchyma. Right? Now, students, in parenchyma, as you can see the diagram, that there is no intercellular space. There is a look at here. Parent means beside and filling, right? Beside, and chyma means infilling. Right, students? So look at the diagram of the parenchyma tissue. Look at this. This is so these are the cells of the parenchymatous tissue. So you will see that there is a large vacuole inside the cell. There is a large vacuole, and some intercellular spaces are there in between the two cells. Right? This is the intercellular spaces. Right? The most important feature is that it is the cells are isodiametric They are living and possess the power of their division. The cells are rounded, as you will see, rounded, isodiametric, and nucleus and the large, that is vacuole, right? Vacuole, nucleus, and dense cytoplasm. So where it is located, students? Parenchyma is widely distributed in plant body, like stem, roots, leaves, flowers, and fruits, right? That means it can found in the soft parts of the plant, right? Found soft parts of plants, right? In soft parts, like cortex of roots, right? Ground tissue in stem, mesophyll of cells. So these are found, and the function is about it serves as a packaging tissue to fill the spaces between the tissue, right? And due to it can maintain the shape. Main function of parenchyma is to store and assimilate food, right? Function is to store food and assimilate it, right? And assimilate. Okay, so it will be also known as the food storage tissue, right? It will be also known as the food storage. And here, that is intercellular spaces are there, so gaseous exchange takes place, right? Gaseous exchange. And it can store the waste materials also, right? So it can store the waste materials also, like tannin gum crystals. Okay, so this is about the parenchyma. Now next is about the, wait. If chloroplast is present, the parenchyma tissue is called the chlorenchyma, right? If chloroplast is present in parenchyma, so it is called the chlorenchyma, right? Chlorenchyma. And students, in hydrophytes, aquatic plants such as hydrilla, like in hydrilla, students, what happened? Large air cavities are present. Okay, air cavities are present, so it will parenchyma gives the buoyancy to the plant. Such type of parenchyma is known as the parenchyma, right? So in hydrophytic plants, parenchymatous tissue is present, right, students? So this is about the parenchyma. Now next is about the collenchyma. Okay, next tissue is next type is simple permanent tissue, that is the collenchyma, right? Now in collenchyma, see the diagram, that B diagram, there is a wall thickenings. Okay, there is a wall thickenings, like this cells are there. Right, so this is look at here. At the corner of the cells, there is a wall thickenings. Okay, at the corner of the cells, there is a wall thickenings. Right, so there is a wall thickenings. This is the wall thickening. Then nucleus inside, nucleus is there. So